Wait. Anyway, it's at the minute it's Man City, Sevilla 0, Man City 1. I'm just going to put it on now. Sorry, I was a bit late home. So, oh, hang on. No, it's 2-0. Fernandinho's just scored just as I've turned it over. But anyway, let me put it on for you. You can listen to the commentary. There's 11 minutes gone, 2-0 Man City. And here you go.
Puts it away, great header, good power in the neck muscles. 2-0 Manchester City, what a start!
Between the goals, 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Fernandinho's first in the Champions League since scoring for Shakhtar Donetsk against Chelsea 3 years ago. And after all the talk supported by history and statistics, of Sevilla's near impregnability on their own ground. Have a look at that scoreline. Vitolo, cushioned by Toure, brought away by the scorer Fernandinho. Roll forward for Toure. He's got Navas beyond him. Held up by Kolodziej. Jesus Navas. Posted out and away by Ibarra.
I think that's either took a deflection. It's a wonderful save from Rico. It's Navas. He stood the left back up and he's moved the ball to the right and he smashed it. I think he's either took a deflection or the keeper's got a touch of the ball onto the post. What a start, Manchester City.
Well, this frankly was inconceivable, which isn't to underrate Manchester City. It simply laughs in the face of history the way City have started here. This stuff just doesn't happen on this ground. English clubs have always been second best. The English national team 5 or 6 years back was certainly second best.
You've got to say though, he's certainly opening 15 minutes tactically. The manager for Manchester City's got his spot on. He's not gone with two hold in midfield, he's gone with one in Fernando, which allows Fernandinho to get up with Toure. The two wingers, Sterling and Navas, have stayed wide.
Again, he was nearly onto it. Rami just got a stop there. Here's Vitolo. Koke. Banega. Smart little technician, but drove his cross against the so far brilliant Fernandinho. In for Llorente. Held up by Otamendi. Koke. Beautiful feed from Vitolo. Out by Company. Banega's gone to ground. Referee saw no foul.
What a header from the leader, the main man at the back, Company. Great position. Sees the danger and gets a powerful header out of danger.
Kolodziej. Tremulinas. Fianca. By Vitolo. Ibarra. Trunks from Otamendi. Neil Rami. Banega. Vitolo. Showing too much of it to Company. Oh, never mind doing things in the last minute, as City have habitually in the Champions League this year. Done it all in the first 10 here. But there's Llorente! Smart little nudge on by Ibarra at the near post. And Fernando Llorente ought to have scored.
Yeah, Joe Hart's running out to have a go at Koyov. He wants him to stop the cross. But Otamendi's daydreaming. Company's gone to the first man. You must say that Llorente has to score. He's the shot from Navas. As you can see, he took a slight deflection and a save from the goalkeeper onto the post. Brilliant save.
Well, if you have just joined us, I can only say hard luck, because you have missed one terrific first quarter of an hour here, in which Manchester City have scored twice through Sterling and Fernandinho. They've hit the post, as you've just seen, through Jesus Navas, and they might easily just now also have conceded to Fernando Llorente. is a sparkly Champions League night. By Kolodzic. As far as Vitolo. In again for Llorente. Vitolo. Taken away by Otamendi off the back of Fernando's tackle, with which the referee was satisfied. Here is Sterling. Toure. Navas wide. Sagna getting forward as well. Jesus Navas. Bakary Sagna. Toure. Loops up off Kolodzic. Body.
What a tackle from Fernando. And he won the ball. Fair tackle, strong, physical. Could set City up on another counter-attack. And Yaya Toure, when the ball comes through in the box, he just tried to sweep it in the far corner.
Body. Good block by Rami. Great block. Well, there were those who supposed that Manchester City were coming here for a defensive draw. So much more than that, and what a good challenge, Robbie, you're right. Krychowiak. Vanega. Off to Sterling. By Hart. For Navas to bring under his spell. Kolodzic. Willinas. Full back. Frenchman of British extraction. Vanega. Put in by Koke. Too much for Iborra. In goes Sterling again. Actually, City Green ahead of him, but he was denied a chance to pass by Koke's well-timed tackle. Konoplyanka. Chamulinas, behind Sagna for Sevilla's corner.
Again, it was another fantastic header from Otamendi. He linked well, and what a header out to Sterling. He tried to go on another counter-attack, but it was a good tackle. City defending very well. Switched off once when Llorente should have scored. Other than that, it's been a very good display. One of the best opening 15 minutes I've seen City playing Champions League football.
Bianca, we know, is a threat from these set pieces. Right on the goal line. Whipping it into the near post. Toure was aware of the danger. Sterling's clearance is a shade weak. Forward again by Koke. Led by Navas. Bianca. By Company. Once more. This time clear courageously from Kolarov amongst feet. Fernandinho. Sterling. Llorente. Given back to Navas. Jesus Navas! Sergio Rico.
He was allowed to run and run and run. Iborra, I think, was the one who tried to get as close to him as he could, but just let him get to the edge of the penalty area, straight across the goalkeeper. Decent save. But I must say, Fernandinho, Fernando, Yaya Toure are interchanging so well. If one goes, one fills in. Getting back, defending well.
Vanega. Change of group. Dean, tell you about that in just a second. Koke. Banega. Too much for Llorente. There has been a goal, 1,200 miles northeast of here in Mönchengladbach. Fabian Johnson has scored it for Borussia Mönchengladbach. They lead Juventus by a goal to nil. And what that means is that Manchester City would be deprived of the opportunity of going through tonight. Of course, there are counter-arguments. City want to win the group ultimately. It's good for them if Juventus lose points. But in terms of the immediacy of their qualification, that's a bump in the road. Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Juventus 0. Jack. It's a good read by Sanya. Good read by Navas in front of Tribullas.
Great wing play, seen the danger, trapped back Navas. He was already hit the post in forward areas, had a couple of shots, but there showed the defensive side to his game. Now heading the ball back to Joao. It's been a very good performance. 21 minutes gone. City in full control. From the Sevilla point of view, I want to see more from Banega. Konoplyanka and Bitola had a great bit of skill earlier on when he lifted the ball over Otamendi's head. Other than that, they've been very quiet.
This is a Sevilla team which, despite its extraordinary and well-earned reputation for ferocity here at home in Europe, hasn't begun spectacularly domestically in La Liga. Here's Konoplyanka. Again, Sanya referee was ideally positioned and took a view, I think, that was ball to hand. Toure. Fernandinho alongside. Sterling ahead of him. Boni ahead of him. Kolarov here wide. Sterling. Niggling at Iborra, who stayed on his feet. Otamendi can keep City on the front foot. Fernando. Sanya. Navas. Foul.
What can Sanya do there? His arms in a natural position. Konoplyanka's whacked the ball from 2 or 3 yards straight at his arm. I think the referee's got that spot on, no penalty. Because what can Sanya possibly do? His arm's in a natural position.
Fernandinho. Sterling. Away from Rami. Fernandinho. Sterling. Decent tackle on him by Koke. Banega. Solo. Iborra. Solo. Koke. And Sevilla have halved their deficit.
Fantastic skill from Koke, I think, on that right side. You know, again, Kolarov just switched off, and Otamendi can't dive in there, but the presence of mind to think it to the far post, where Tremolinas is unmarked. Sanya's got pushed in to try and cover the goal. You know, can Navas do a bit more and get back? But just see the presence of mind there. Joao spreads himself, he's thinking to the back post. Sanya has to go in to mark Llorente, which leaves Tremolinas unmarked on the far post. You know, can Navas switch on a bit earlier?
Joe Hart exposed, and having conceded now the first goal that Benoit Tremolinas has ever scored for Sevilla, the second season at the club since coming here from Bordeaux to replace Alberto Moreno, now of Liverpool. And there is a former Liverpool player in Raheem Sterling who is requiring some attention after a lightning fast start to his game. whichever way you look at this, it is an enthralling watch.
They've been a threat, on their right-hand side.
He's going to have to come off. I think they're preparing a change. Certainly the board was being prepared there by City. Sterling looks as though he's keen to try and carry on. City having to restart without him. Sterling has hobbled back on. Certain how sure he is about that, time will tell. Tremoulinas. Tackle on Konoplyanka by Navas. Just a reminder that tonight our Champions League highlights programme is available for you on BT Sport Europe from 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock BT Sport Europe for the highlights including this and every goal around Europe in 8 games this evening. It was a fabulous underlap from the fullback, wasn't it? Banega. Sevilla, at the end of that, had both their fullbacks in the City 6-yard box. Konoplyanka. No foul given. Krychowiak. Banega. Nicked out by Kolarov, and Manchester City, having begun so explosively and impressively, suddenly find themselves on the back foot here.
Very good spell from Sevilla, looking for the diagonal ball. Vitolo, Koke, Konoplyanka becoming more influential. It's just important now. Nearly half an hour gone. Don't concede that second goal. You've had a great start. Do not concede that second.
Konoplyanka, that's a really good header, and it's forced into the side netting, following up by Rami. Kolodjicak got up big at the near post in the first instance, and in the end the angle was just prohibitive.
What a fantastic save there from Joe Hart. Can Sanya react a bit quicker to get back? But what a save, the way he's dived down to his left hand side, 2 strong hands on the ball to save it going in the back of the net. Great save, Joe Hart.
Robbie, this could be anything. Fernandinho. Boni. Toure. Couldn't find Navas. Away by Tremoulinas. Good win by Otamendi.
It just might be a thought now, Sevilla on top. Just cover up to Sterling. You just drop 10 yards. You sitting here, don't go anywhere. And Sanya to Navas. You drop back 10 yards on this side. Yeah, I think it's a foul there from Otamendi. But there's no need now. Just the next 5 or 10 minutes. Let's see it through to half time, because there's no need. Just wait for the ball, wait for the counter attack. Just drop 5 or 10 yards. Stay next to your fullback, because they are looking dangerous, especially on that right hand side.
Okay. Krychowiak. Koke. Sterling through the boot to good effect. Fernando for Toure. Body. Toure. Fernando. Fernandinho. Manchester City looking to refine their early smoothness here. Navas. Sanya. Fernando. Toure. Kolarov. First half hour has flown by here. Maybe it is time for a little bit of pragmatism.
This is good for Manchester City, keeping the ball, patient. The crowd are starting to cheer. This is good from the visitors.
Toure, Fernandinho, Sterling, Kolarov, by Rami, absolutely not. Referee wants a word with him. I think Navas is going to be invited into the same conversation here.
I think the referee's right there. Gamelina having a little kick at Navas. I think it's just a ticking off, not a yellow card, but I'm sure his next one, the referee will put him in his book. It's not dull watching City in the Champions League, Peter, is it? We've seen some great games, injury time winners, end-to-end stuff, like tonight.
It was thriller minute in Mönchengladbach, wasn't it? And here it is again now. Fernandinho and Boni. Wilfred Boni has belted it against Krychowiak.
I think he's done okay tonight so far, Boni. He's held the ball up well, used his strength, brought other people into play. He's got a couple of strikes off. Good defending there from Sevilla.
Navas with the corner. Otamendi is up. Downward header bounced kindly for Sergio Rico.
Got a great leap on him, Otamendi. You know, from a standing start, jumps, powers the header into the ground.
As Norwich will tell you. Only on Saturday, not into the ground but into the net. Trimulinas. Sanya. Navas. Back to base from Sanya. Hart's got time to sort that out. Otamendi. Kolarov. Fernandinho. Kolarov. Sterling. Fernandinho, Toure. Fernandinho just dragged it a shade. Chance to remind you about our Champions League coverage tomorrow, which begins on BT Sport Europe at 6:30 with Champions League tonight. And then the two English-related games, BT Sport 2 from 7 o'clock. It's Chelsea against Dynamo Kiev. That won't be dull either for one reason or another. And from 7:30 on BT Sport Europe HD, Bayern Munich against Arsenal. Can Arsenal go there and get what they need? Konoplyanka. Certainly stayed with him, and it is another corner. There are 11 minutes to play until half-time. Furiously exciting tie at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. Always an effervescent venue, especially so on nights like this. Konoplyanka's deep take. Hart lost it, but gathered second time under pressure from Rami. And picked out Navas, whose first touch is sublime, and who leaves Banega behind. Fernandinho. Navas. Boni! 3-1 City! What a game, what a performance! What an extraordinary turn of events, and the part played in those events by Jesus Navas, once of this parish, should not go unnoted.
Also, Peter, I would say Joe Hart. He's took the ball from the corner and then he's pinged it with his right foot out to Navas, who's had great skill, got the ball back, and then he's picked Boni out. Cool side foot finish past the goalkeeper, head over the ball, keeper stationary, great finish, but it all goes back to Joe Hart with the kick out to this right hand side to Navas. Brilliant Joe Hart, brilliant Navas, and great finish from Boni. Side foot, bottom corner. What a game we've got here.
And the world suddenly looks a whole lot better through the eyes of Wilfred Boni. who did everything but score in the Premier League at the weekend, has his first Champions League goal now.
Well, that says to me the mindset of this Manchester City team tonight. Joe Hart, 5 or 6 minutes to go before half-time, could have gathered the ball, he could have said, right, take your time, get out. But no, he's quick thinking, he's pinged it out to the right-hand side. He wants to get more goals for his team. What a ball from Joe Hart. I've got to say, Peter, the bit of skill from Navas, the way he brought it down and skipped past his fullback, and then went for the return. Brilliant play, Manchester City.
Konoplyanka got it back from Iborra. Nicked in for Llorente and given a good old heave-ho by Kolarov. Vanega. Rami. Koke. Sterling's biting away at him again. He has got an appetite for the game tonight, Raheem Sterling. Vanega. Koke. Too far in advance of Llorente, but Tremulinas hadn't given it up and Sanya swept it clear. Krikoviak. Okay, round the back. It's just a goal kick.
Very good defending from Kolarov. At first, I don't think he's seen the fullback, but here we go for the pick out to Bunny. Just looked away, he got his head over the ball, side foot, into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper rooted.
And you can hear Blue Moon. I tell you, this would be once in a blue moon.
It's nice to see Navas actually pick somebody out in the penalty area. The amount of times I've seen him play when he gets into a great position of final third, then his final ball is not good enough there. He looked at Boney, picked him out, and it was the weight of the pass to Boney allowed him to hit it first time, so great wing play.
Koke. Vitolo. Vanega. Krikoviak. Tremulinas. Navas in the way.
And that's the defensive side of the game tonight, which he's been good at as well. Maybe he could have switched on for the Tremolina score a bit quicker and reacted a bit quicker. But I've got to say, Manchester City in this first half has been devastating at times.
Rami. Tremulinas. By Fernando, on by Toure. Sterling. Too clever for Rami. Kolarov is galloping beyond him. It's Alexander Kolarov. Wins a corner from Rami.
I'll tell you what, Sterling, that's bravery. He's seen Rami come hurting and then dives in. He skips past him. And Kolarov, they have such good link up on that left hand side, Sterling and Kolarov. Brilliant play.
Kolarov won the corner and will take it. Otamendi's in there. Toure's in there, so's Bonny. Header from Otamendi was off target. Looking across in front of Vitolo. Just to remind you, we're back in the Barclays Premier League this Saturday lunchtime from 12 noon. We are down in Dorset for Bournemouth against Newcastle from either ends of the country, and just either side of the dreaded relegation line. Bournemouth against Newcastle live on BT Sport 1 this Saturday from noon. Konoplyanka. That was where he needed to be.
A month ago today, Sevilla were beating Barcelona here 2-1. City in this first half, they tear them apart at times.
Bonny. don't want to be the one who puts a kibosh on City, but when you see 40 minutes of them like this in the Champions League, you think, you know, this is a team that could crack it. And you're all the more mystified by the fact that up to now, over their life as a Champions League contender, they haven't quite, for one reason or another.
And when you think about De Bruyne not starting tonight, Silva, Aguero, and what can this City team achieve?
You can only say that there are players playing in those positions who are saying, we don't need those guys. We can play. Sterling one such, perhaps.
But I think we've seen tonight from the two wingers in Navas and Sterling the vote of confidence by Pellegrini leaving out De Bruyne, you know, £56 million, automatically thinking, wow, he's left him out for me. You know, that the game raises, and those two have been fantastic. Either side, they've made the pitch big, defended well at times, got back and broke forward with such pace.
Okay, Vanega. Vitolo. Taking on Kolarov. Leave it out by Otamendi. Any word of caution to offer is this is Manchester City we're dealing with. Vitolo. Iborra. Sweet turn. They do tend to complicate their lives historically. Krikoviak. It's bounced out for Boni. Toure. Pretty cynical body check by Krikoviak. And he sees yellow for that.
Definitely yellow card, but you've got to say he's taking one for the team there. Krikoviak. Seen Yaya Toure burst in past him, using his strength, his power. And if he hadn't brought him down, he'd have been, you know, driving towards the back four. So, as you can see, he pulled his short off.
Free kick. Lovely by Rami. Vanega. Towards Llorente, well read by Otamendi. Sanya gets rid. Of concentration now from City. It'll be a happy half-time dressing room. Vanega. That's clever. Tremoulinas. Company got in front of Llorente, but the flag was up anyway.
Been quite dangerous with the ball inside the fullback. You know, whether it's on Kolarov side, Sanya's side, you know, but Tremoulinas way offside. Linesman's got that spot on. Careful of that, mindful of that in the second half. That ball inside the fullback, don't switch off.
Kolarov. Stefan Lichtsteiner has scored for Juventus in Germany. Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Juventus 1. That score remains and City wins. City are through tonight. Here is Toure. Fernandinho. The lodger chat with the tackle. Company takes it back. First half stoppage time. Navas. Toure. Just too much elevation for Jesus Navas.
It's one of the best halves of football I've seen from Manchester City in the Champions League. You know, they've not been in that long. But tonight, to come to a Sevilla team who, aren't doing great in the league, but have got a great European record, winning 10 of their last European matches at their stadium, to come here and play as well as they have, create as many chances as they have, they've been wonderful.
Vitolo. Koke. Kolarov. Can't keep it from going behind. A reminder of how Group D looks now, and it looks healthy from City's point of view. Juventus 1 each in Germany. City 3-1 up here. City, as things stand, into the last 16 this evening. And a lot of football still to be played. Konoplyanka. Body. Lingered on it. Company in the way of Krychowiak. Company's challenge. Krychowiak went over just either side of the line, and the referee didn't consider it a foul anyway.
It was Fernando and Fernandinho who were tackling the ball, and he's still down Krychowiak, but I think the referee's got that spotted again.
Vitolo. Banega. And breathe. We'll just have a very quick look at this before we take you up to our half-time break. Fernando and Fernandinho at the back of Krychowiak. It was a debatable one, but little matter from Manchester City's perspective. That has been excellent. Sterling and Fernandinho inside the first 11 minutes. Body 9 minutes from the break, either side of a goal for Sevilla by Chemulinas. At the break, it is Sevilla 1, Manchester City 3.
This program is brought to you by Nissan, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
This Saturday, Matchday Live gives you Bournemouth Newcastle, Northampton Saracens, Exeter Leicester, and AC Milan Atalanta. All this live on BT Sports.
Sometimes it's good to know you're not alone.
Vauxhall OnStar, this is Anna. Is everyone okay?
Vauxhall OnStar with automatic crash response.
I've dispatched the emergency services.
What's that?
Our guardian angel.
The new OnStar system can call for help even when you can't. OnStar, your personal onboard assistant.
BT Mobile, the perfect formula, with the awesome speed of 4G and our colossal Wi-Fi network. BT Mobile will give the people of the United Kingdom exactly what they deserve.
Jan, we can see you in the shop. Come on.
Hi, Mr. Defoe. Sorry, your performance is coming across a bit intense.
Yeah, this is a good thing.
Look, BT Mobile is giving people what they really deserve. Fast 4G and unlimited Wi-Fi.
In more places than any other mobile provider.
So you want me to lighten it up?
Oh, and Gustav, we've got some ideas on how to inject some branding. Give us 5 minutes.
Here we go. And action.
At long last, we'll give the people of the United Kingdom exactly what they deserve.
BT Mobile, the combined power of 4G and Wi-Fi in more places than any other mobile provider.
Hey Siri, take me to the Piazza Navona.
Ah, the fussballs. We like you. Because you're not happy until everything is just right. And at Wickes, nor are we. That's why we have a stylish range of tiling and flooring to suit all tastes. At the right price, with the right advice. So you can get everything 100% right. Wickes. Let's do it right.
Smilers, keep on smiling. Laughers, keep on laughing. Grinners, keep on grinning. Celebrators, keep on celebrating. Thanks to all our customers for making us the most switched to bank for current accounts. With products like our 123 current account that offers 3% interest on balances between £3,000 and £20,000, it's no wonder people keep on switching to Santander. Don't change your life, change your bank. Simple, personal, fair. It's what a bank should be.
What's wrong, Corgi? Oh dear, 1 in 11 boilers is unsafe.
Corgi Home Plan could give you all the boiler cover you need, with an annual service and safety check, plus cover for your plumbing and electrics, all from just £18 a month. Trust Corgi Home Plan to keep your family safe and warm. Call us today on 0800 242 5000.
This program is brought to you by PlayStation, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
Welcome back. The Europa League is back on Thursday. In the early kick-off, Celtic and Liverpool both in action. Liverpool at Rubin Kazan on BT Sport Europe from 5:30, and then Tottenham host Anderlecht at White Hart Lane from 8 o'clock. But what a game it has been in southern Spain. Manchester City leading Sevilla 3-1 at half-time. Harry Redknapp and Steve McManaman with me in the studio. And Harry, is that the first half performance we've all been wanting to see from City in the Champions League?
What a performance. I mean, they came out in the first whistle and really went at Seville. And what an attacking performance. You know, they didn't come out and fill the game out. They came out and attacked them right from the off. And some of the football and the movement, the passing. I mean, this is a great first goal. You look at Sterling's movement, he comes short, drags the defender in, ducks in behind him, great little pass in behind, and a great finish. I mean, he's been criticised recently for his finishing at times, but great little finish into the far corner.
Yeah, what more can you want? Lots and lots of chances, penalty decisions that weren't given, loads of chances, and more importantly, loads of goals, principally for Manchester City. Big mistake by Koke, but again, Raheem Sterling, how sharp has he been tonight? Sits one up for Bonnie. Doesn't get all of it, but Fernandinho's also been excellent. Gets his just rewards for following it.
Holding midfield players exactly. Arriving in the box, you know, they've not held back. Everybody's gone forward at the right times, you know. It's been great.
Except at the back, Harry being a bit slack at times to be a half the deficit to make it 2-1, but wasn't Otamendi's finest hour.
No, it wasn't a great defending. He's poked his wrong leg out, and he could have defended a lot better. And suddenly you thought, well, it's game on now. They're going to come back, Seville, with that fantastic crowd behind them. But Man City came straight back at them again.
It shows how Sevilla want to play the weights, doesn't it? There's the right back crossing to the left back who gets it in, and thankfully that was at 2-1, and it was a great Joe Hart save. It had to be, and again, Bakary, you see Joe Hart getting down really sharp, and then Bakary Sanya following up to make sure the border doesn't get the tap in. But it was a wonderful display.
At the other end, and we score again. I mean, it was amazing.
I mean, Navas has had a good night, like everybody has. Not closed down here. Koke again at fault. Backing off, but Navas, lovely ball to Bonnie, who gets his just rewards. Nice side finishing.
Lovely finish, Steve.
It could be more than the 4 goals, couldn't it? We've been absolutely blessed tonight.
We've hit the post, we've had penalty decisions, there's been chances galore. Man City have just been fantastic.
Let's make sure we have another half like
that.
Let's
hope so,
6-2 finish. I think we've had the best half in Europe so far tonight. An incredible first half in Spain. It's been the sort of performance City fans have been crying out for in the Champions League. They lead 3-1, and we can't wait for the second half. That's coming up next.
This program is brought to you by Nissan, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
Starting from the back of the grid won't be easy. So can the Doctor hold on to claim a record 10th world title? Or will Jorge spoil his party? Grand Prix of Valencia, live only on BT Sport 2.
This is the record industry. Some point in the coming year, one of us will be fired. I have no intention of it being me. Nicholas Holt, kill your friends.
Minecraft Story Mode from Telltale Games. An all-new adventure set in the Minecraft universe with you at the center. Make friends. Take chances.
I can't stop this by myself.
Make choices.
Will you help me?
How will you conquer the biggest threat your world has ever faced? Craft your own story. In Minecraft Story Mode. Available now in-store and for download. Rated PEGI 12.
New Nissan Pulsar with automatic braking system. The technology you need exactly when you need it.
When my plans of the road are not working, so what am I gonna do? His plans of the road, he's not working, so it's time we got something new. Panorama, 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 they're the ones you call.
Change your van, transform your business with amazing deals like this Ford Transit Custom from just £179 a month.
They're the ones you need to call.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
At SSE, we believe it's nice to get more than you expect, which is why we're offering the first 6 months free on broadband and line rental with our 18-month packages.
Suddenly, corners become incredible. Loathing becomes liking. Rubbish days get a bit less rubbish. What are you doing? And now for the latest offer for all new and existing customers. Bet now to get double the odds on all correct score bets. That's double the odds for all customers. Because with Betfair, there's more to play for. Betfair. Tap, tap, boom.
Happy Hunger Games! Because of her, they all think they're invincible.
If you end all of this, our lives mean something.
We can take down the capital.
The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2.
Dizemos não ao racismo. Nein zum Rassismus. Nee till racism. No al racismo. No to racism. No al racismo.
This program is brought to you by PlayStation, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
Welcome back. Celtic in action in the Europa League on Thursday, then also again on Sunday on BT Sport 2. They're at Ross County in that match, BT Sport 2 from midday. City leading Sevilla by 3-1, and in the other game in their group over in Borussia Park, the home side, Mönchengladbach, took the lead, and it was fullback for Fabian Johnson who gave them a 1-goal lead, which put City top of the group as it stood. But Stefan Lichtsteiner back after a month out following heart surgery, giving Juventus another goal. So 1-1 at half-time, and that could be a very big goal for Manchester City, because as it stands, they're through to the last 16 and also topping the group. And Harry, more the same, I'm sure Pellegrini will want in that second half.
Absolutely. I hope they're as positive as they were in the first half. There's more goals in this game for Man City.
Can you see Sevilla getting more as well, Steve?
I think they'll get chances, but the way they're playing, the way they're going to have to chase the game, Lindsay, would suggest that Manchester City will get more chances, because they've been devastating on the break. The pace of Navas and Sterling, they will cause Sevilla more problems in the second half, and I expect Manchester City to go on and score at least another goal.
And it looks like changes being made. Crondelli getting ready there. Let's hand you back then for the second half to your commentators, back to Robbie Savage and Peter Drury.
Yes, Lindsay, just that one change in the Sevilla midfield. Michael Crondelli, the 32-year-old Danish international who has big engagements for his national team upcoming. They face Sweden in the Euro 2016 playoff over the next week or two. He has come on in place of Vicente Iborra. Very, very different type of player. As you saw, Iborra is big, ball-winning athlete. Crondelli, more of a ball user. And Robbie Savage, Sevilla are going to have to use the ball well in this second half if they're going to find a way back against an excellent Manchester City.
Yeah, they are, but you listen to Harry and Macca there at half-time, City in that first half were devastated. Just defensively at times when Sevilla have gone forward, they've looked dangerous. Just make sure you don't concede another goal early on this second half and get the crowd get behind Sevilla again. But so impressed with City in that first half.
It's extraordinary how things move on. This week last year was probably City's lowest ever of their Champions League campaign, when they lost at home to CSKA Moscow and Fernandinho was sent off and Touré was sent off, and it looked to all the world as if they were going out of the competition. Somehow they rescued it over match days 5 and 6, remarkably against Bayern and Roma. It could be that those last two games for City in broad terms are immaterial this year, if things turn out the way they are situated now. Crondelli. Coquet.
With Fernando and Fernandinho in the middle of the park.
Vitolo, Coquet, offside.
You would like to think the City would have been more disciplined and not as attacking. But what I've seen tonight with Yaya Touré as the number 10, with Fernando and Fernandinho behind him, you've got to say they've been more expansive at times. So the positives, when Silva comes back, because he is one of the best players in the Premier League, where does he fit in? You've got to play him. So does Yaya Touré go back into that defensive too? So it's a big question for Pellegrini if they hold out here.
Well, it is, I guess, one of those great pub debates. What would be your 11 for Manchester City in the Champions League final if they're all fit? It would be lovely to think that was a debate that came to fruition and reality by May. Vanega. Crondelli. Vanega. Crondelli. Kobiak. Crondelli. Mobile player, Tremulinas. Ended at Llorente, who was offside.
It's a very good ball, his weaker foot. Tremulinas, he's come inside his right foot and he's very, very tight there. And I think the linesman just got that just got that right.
Champions League. Sevilla have only lost 3 European ties at all on this ground. In by Vittola, a delicious cross. Sanya's dealt with it very well. Toure's looking to bring it away. Jacobiak prevented him from doing so. Out. Toure. By Temulinas on Navas.
Was a foul. Ref got it spot on once again. Temulinas wasn't looking at the ball. 1-2 with Toure. Navas used his pace and was completely blocked off by the fullback.
Prandelli. Rami. Koke. Nobody seeing crowd approving of the way Sevilla have started the second half, purposefully. That's a poor giveaway. Fernando pounced upon it, showed just too much of it to Prandelli. Banega. It's now Konoplyanka, who receives now from Temulinas. Konoplyanka, one who can change a game in a flash. Temulinas. Jacobiak. Prandelli. Looks wide by Llorente. Koke. Against Fernando.
Great defensive line from City. Held it well, moved up when the time was right, got blocks in. Good work by the Manchester City defence, marshalled by Company.
Forward by Kolarov. Body nagging away at the back of Rami. Temulinas. Sevilla beaten here in Europe by Paris Saint-Germain in the Europa League in 2010, by Porto a year later in the same competition, and most recently, quirkily, by their near neighbours and great rivals Real Betis in the closing stages of the 2014 Europa League. They went across town and won their away leg to go through. Vitolo. Temulinas. Sanya. Another Sevilla corner.
Done well to stop the cross there, Sanya. There's been a few too many balls early on the second half being allowed to get into the penalty area. You've got to try and stop the cross, and Sanya done that very well.
Konoplyanka to take. Kolodjicak inside the 6-yard box with Llorente. Banega is offering the short option. And by Konoplyanka. Koke round the back. Scooped out by Otamendi. Koke's throw. Llorente's header. Fernandinho got a bit of it. Banega tried to prompt. Fernando took it away. Toure rolled it out. And now Navas can have a run. Temulinas is backpedaling. And Sterling's through the middle. Navas sought to pick out Boni, and Jacobiak, a little unorthodox, but he got in the way.
Yeah, it was a good break. Great reverse ball from Toure. Knew that Navas would be out wide and just put the ball into his path. Just want to see a bit more. Navas make a decision a bit earlier. Sterling tried to make a run in the centre forward position, and in the end Navas' pass went straight to a Sevilla shirt, but you can just see they're sitting in now. Company's leading them. He's pointing where he wants people to be, and they're just looking to play on the counter-attack.
Navas. Toure. Otamendi. Sterling. Fernandinho. Sterling. Dropped a shoulder, had a wiggle. And a Kolodjicak. Rolled it in beyond body for Fernandinho. It's a brilliant save from Sergio Rico. That is a top reaction from the keeper.
It's a fantastic, strong left hand. You know, it was a ferocious shot. But just watch his left hand here. Comes up, well, two hands actually in front of his face. But the way he's palmed that out of a dangerous area. What a strike from Fernandinho. You know, for the goalkeeper to get that out of the danger zone. Great save. But again, what a move from City.
The only time Sevilla had previously conceded 3 this season was at home, oddly enough, to Atletico Madrid. In the early weeks of the season they had a dreadful start to their La Liga campaign, which in recent times they have improved upon to reach the comfort of mid-table before losing at the weekend to Villarreal. Here's Krundelli. Almost conceded a fourth here. Banega. Tackle from Company. Konoplyanka. Nudged off it by Touré, no foul. Navas. Touré. Sterling pulling wide. Kolarov wider of him. Raheem Sterling. Wilfred Bonney. Got his angles wrong. He was offside anyway. Wouldn't have counted.
Salko from Touré in a defensive position. You know, there he wasn't offside, I don't think. There he was miles onside. There you've got to go back to the foul. I don't think it was. I think the referee's got that spot on. Touré was just too strong for Konoplyanka. Then when the ball comes to the body, just couldn't sort his feet out. Tried a side foot in the far corner, but put it past the post. Maybe Sterling's pace of pass could have been a bit more into Boney's path. But you would expect the centre forward to do better, especially after getting on the score sheet tonight already.
Change it right back. It is a change actually that Sevilla made at the Etihad a fortnight back. Mariano played 6 minutes there. He's got rather longer to play here. Those his only 2 Champions League appearances. Brazilian fullback who came from Bordeaux in July. First 10 minutes from Manchester City's point of view in the second half successfully negotiated. Krychowiak, by the way, has taken the captain's armband. Open a game since half-time, but that's probably just how Manchester City would want it. Hardly stifled anyway, even now. Krundelli. Mulinas. Konoplyanka. Mulinas offside. Assistant was looking right the way across the line. The full-back was furthest forward. Into the evening for the skipper, who is not a happy chap either with the team's performance or with the decision to withdraw him. Vitolo. Mariano. Running at Kolarov. Just feeding heart of his near post.
Good position from Johar. I've got to say tonight, I've been so impressed with Manchester City's midfield. I think the 3, Fernando, Fernandinho, Touré, people say don't get outnumbered in there. You know, City have often lost the battle in midfield in big games in Europe, outnumbered. But tonight, coming to a very difficult place. I think those 3 have controlled the game. They broke forward at times. It's one of Fernandinho's best performances in a Manchester City shirt. Fernando has just mopped up in front of Company, who's looked really good again tonight in this Man City side.
Kolarov. Mulinas. Krundelli. Banega. Vitolo. Sterling going in hard again. Free kick given and taken with speed. Krychowiak. Mariano. By Company. Taken back for Krychowiak. Mariano. And Kolarov was shielding. Banega. Mariano. Prandelli. Krychowiak. Banega. Looked to be caught by Fernando. Referee maybe was blindsided that. And Kolarov's hit it early. Bonnie's interested. Sergio Rico's had to come off limits.
First thought was, I thought Fernando won the ball with his left foot. Good defensive position. Covering for people, and he's done that well all night. Fernando's been very, very good.
Mariano. Llorente. Vitolo. Good tackle. Otamendi. Nicely protected by Sterling. Bonnie. Oh, made it stick beautifully.
Good play,
Fernando. It's been an uninhibited Manchester City performance tonight. And the first hour of it is just about behind us now. Half an hour to live with, perhaps improve upon a 2-goal lead. If Sevilla score the next goal, though, it becomes a nervy state of affairs. Banega. Onopianka. Behind by Fernandinho.
Covering that near post well. Now again, the cross comes into the box, but defensive duties, not only is he good going forward, he's defended it very well going back towards his own goal. Fernandinho time.
Prandelli. Banega. Prandelli up and over his own crossbar by Sagna. More like it from his perspective. Sevilla have certainly seen more of the ball since half-time. So has Joe Hart. In by Banega. Snatched out for Sterling. Fernandinho's on his bike on the far side if Navas can see him. Easy to spot from up here. Toure. Sterling. Toure. Kolarov.
It's very good play that. Well, they broke. See, they didn't have that many numbers forward, so used their experience, just controlled the game, turned back, and now kept the ball.
Navas. Fernandinho. Toure. Kolarov.
You could see Kolarov's instinct when they broke. You know, at first he was trying to get a forward, but he realised he doesn't need to go forward.
Lovely lead from Fernandinho, and he got it back from Toure. Navas is wide. Toure surging ahead of him. Fernandinho, Bonnie let it go for Sterling. Raheem Sterling belted it into the crowd. What went before that was silky smooth football of the highest order. Good win back by Fernando. Kolarov, Sterling, Fernandinho, Toure, Sagna, Navas, Toure. Roll his man as he did against Sevilla 2 weeks ago, right on the byline.
The way they go forward, Sterling's been brilliant tonight. And the ball to him on the back post, he just couldn't get it onto his right foot. He moved it, and eventually got the shot in. Good block from the Sevilla defence, but the movement, the pace, the one-touch play, and Sevilla's final third from Manchester City has been, at times, to watch, has been absolutely wonderful.
Prandelli. Mariano. Leading away from Kolarov. Didn't help Banega with the pass. Banega did very well to help it on to Prikoviak. In by Chamulinas. Up gets Llorente. Fruitlessly.
Yeah, even though Llorente's won the header, Otamendi's very tight to him, not allowing him to get a free header, free jump, and defended very well.
And that was Llorente's last touch. There was his most promising touch. It was the one that got away. He ends the evening goalless and is replaced by the Italian international Ciro Immobile, who has arrived here on loan from Borussia Dortmund, for whom he scored 3 times last season. He is yet to score in these colours.
Different threat now for Otamendi and company. He'll be more mobile, looking to get down the sides. Don't think we'll see many balls into the box now from out wide from Sevilla. Important to get the ball to his feet, snip it down the sides, round the corner.
Kept in by the fresh Immobile. Fernandinho. Oh, he's good. Sterling.
He's not bad either.
Body. Toure.
Let's not get on to Silva and De Bruyne and Aguero.
Navas. By Company. 25 minutes to play. Manchester City in the box seat, potentially within 25 minutes now of progressing with 2 games to spare. Still 1 each, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Juventus. City could be top of the group tonight and through. Utopian. And so uncharacteristic of a club whose historical habit is to spin things out and make them as traumatic for their supporters as generally can be the case. But he's still prowling, pacing, and aware of the potential pitfalls between now and 90 minutes. Chamulinas. It's going nowhere. That's hit it long. Boni has fouled Kolovicic. Just a reminder that our highlight show tonight, Champions League highlights, is from 10 o'clock on BT Sport Europe. Every goal from right the way around the continent tonight, 10 o'clock BT Sport Europe. Here's Mariano. In by Vitolo. Out by the skipper. Largely unnoticed tonight, but has been as muscular and effective as ever. Mariano and Vitolo both fearful of touching it, aware that they would probably have been flagged offside.
I think they're a different team when Company plays. When he's not in the side, with the amount of goals they concede, they look vulnerable. At times, okay, yes, tonight when Sevilla attack, they look dangerous, but when he's there, he's a calming influence. He organises. He pulls his full-backs in and he pushes the line out when needs be. You know, he's a massive influence on this team.
Prandelli. Banega. Prandelli. Mariano. place and nobody really gambled on it. Krikowiak. Banega. That's what company's there for. He just will not let them past. Now he's invited Sterling forward. Kolarov cantering up behind Raheem Sterling. City into the final quarter of the game can play with greater conservatism now.
It's one of the most accomplished performances I've seen in Europe from the side. Picking the right times to go forward, keeping the ball when needs be, and that guy Sterling has been tremendous.
Leading off Vitolo, running into Mariano. Referee again has had, there have been one or two contentious penalty calls. A very tidy night. Konoplyanka. Banega. Konoplyanka, who was in the Dnipro side, beaten by Sevilla in last season's Europa League final. Rondelli. Mariano. Rondelli's in behind. City were grateful that Fernando, for the umpteenth time tonight, was exactly where he needed to be.
They've defended the near post so well, whether it be Otamendi, Company, Fernando, filling in holes.
Rondelli's take. Company down by Mariano. Lifted back in by Tremoulinas. Fernandinho insisted it should be his. Fernando helped him out. Boni turning away from Banega. Navas up ahead of him, and Sterling here wide. Boni through the middle. Navas has pulled away. Touré's arriving. Boni, Touré. Oh! Was beautiful again. Incisive football from City. All but the goal.
Such quick feet, the way he manipulated the ball. Little 1-2. Just look at that touch there. Sets himself so he can whip it into the far corner. Obviously didn't whip it enough, but just the way his body shape, his first touch allows him to whip that ball.
And word from the bench, Kevin De Bruyne will be with us shortly. Indeed, I can look down now and see him, all shirted and booted. Krikowiak. Tremoulinas. That's all Sevilla needed to hear. 3-1 down at home, and De Bruyne is about to come on. One of the informed players in Europe right now. Sterling. Fernandinho. Navas after it. Sergio Rico's there. First by a yard.
It was probably his first misplaced pass of the night, Fernandinho. On his left foot.
Konoplyanka. Tremoulinas. Immobile. Konoplyanka. Konoplyanka in front of deflection. And flew wide. Flag was up. It was a deflection of his own man. And here is the change. It is Raheem Sterling who is being allowed the last 18-20 minutes to himself to reflect on a splendid evening's work, the highlight of which was that smoothly taken early goal. Kevin De Bruyne is his replacement.
His first goal in Europe. I think he's played 21 games now. 9 Champions League games. That's his first goal. Really good night for Sterling. Looked positive, dynamic, bringing teammates into play, making right decisions. Brilliant night from the £49 million man.
Placed by someone even more expensive. Prandelli. Konoplyanka. Sevulinas was offside again. It's not the first time it's happened to him. Full back on the far side of the field, furthest from the referee's assistant, but very visible beyond the last defender. Tomorrow our Champions League coverage begins at 6:30 as ever. BT Sport Europe with Champions League tonight, and then two more English teams. London clubs play tomorrow, BT Sport 2 from 7. Chelsea needing to win at home to Dynamo Kiev to make good that goalless draw in the Ukraine a fortnight ago, and Arsenal really needing to go to Bayern and win. Chelsea BT Sport 2 and Arsenal BT Sport Europe. Banega. Vitolo. Clear of Kolarov. Supported by Banega. Taken out by Otamendi.
You've got to say before the game when we've seen Kevin De Bruyne on the bench, you think, how can he be on the bench? But you've got to say Pellegrini's got it right tactically. At times it was 4-1, 4-1. Navas and Sterling staying wide. You can see the work on the training ground. It's paid off so far, yes. There's 15 minutes or so left. I think they'll see it out. You can see they're not playing with as much energy now, but De Bruyne will add that.
Handball against Kolarov. The referee waited to see whether anything would accrue. Banega. Couldn't keep it in. To this point tonight, he hasn't had the same impact on the game as his billing suggested he might have. And that again is to Manchester City's credit. Just less than a quarter of an hour to play. Advantage to be accrued from winning the group. Might avoid Barcelona for a change, and then finish with a home game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Wonder how they're feeling up Aston Villa watching this, having stayed on the bottom of the Premier League last night. They will have the league leaders Manchester City's play at the weekend. Top against bottom Premier League. It's at Villa Park this weekend. Prandelli. Back out to Kukovic. Oh, De Bruyne has handed him off. And the referee has given a free kick and hopefully nothing more.
Yeah, I thought Kevin De Bruyne just read the situation. He didn't buy the dummy. I thought he won the ball fair and square. And the captain's gone down far too easy. He just read it. He didn't buy the dummy. He didn't buy the shot. Stepped across him, won the ball. I think that's the wrong decision from the referee.
Well, Eva Banega is adept over a set piece of this type. Joe Hart is wary of that and is building a 3/4-man wall. Not far off plumb centre. Space to get it up and down. Sevilla need this. Banega into the wall. Tremoulinas. Banega. Vitolo. Mariano. A bit awkward for Navas. Came down for Vitolo. Prandelli. Banega. Tremoulinas. Urgency about Sevilla now. Aimed in at Vitolo. Pass is helped out by Otamendi. It was a foul on the goalkeeper anyway.
He's got to try and punch it in with his hand. As you can see there. Vitolo. Joe Hart having a word with the referee there. He's not happy about that. He's trying to deliberate handball and trying to punch in the net. You've got to say that should be a booking.
Which is the point I think the England goalkeeper is trying to make, both to the referee and his assistant behind the goal. Fancy, given the referee's gesticulations, it was the man on the line who pointed out Vitolo's indiscretion. Company. The foul is given against Krychowiak here. He is the man who's done himself more damage of the two. When he gets up, he's going to find that he has been penalised and not Fernandinho.
All I can assume there is that Krychowiak has his studs showing. It's not that high, but Fernandinho's not seen him coming and has whacked him in the groin area. You've got to say the referee's probably got that right. Studs up.
Forward by Hart. Nudged off by Fernandinho. Toure. Sanya. Navas. Toure short. Krychowiak nicked it and surged. Only Immobile ahead of him. And Navas made it his business to win back the ball he'd lost.
Great play from Navas. Coming from his fullback Sanya. Helped out by his captain Company. It's been a great team display. Everybody working for each other. Everybody covering each other's positions if they've gone forward.
City with real fibre here tonight. So cohesive. Very watchable too. Konoplyanka. Shemulinas. Sanya standing his ground. Konoplyanka. De Bruyne away, but only as far as Banega. His first touch tonight and the chance to get a shot away. De Bruyne. Toure. Ronnie's itching to make a run. Toure delayed the pass. There's no urgency for City. De Bruyne. Keep the ball, win the game.
Do you know what's on the what?
In this City side, they've got people who can do that, Peter. They've got people who come to them possession, receive the ball in tight areas, know when to go forward, know when to keep possession. At times you have to keep possession. You can keep it for the sake of it. They haven't got to go and score another goal. They know they're going to go through if results stay the same. Winning 3-1 here and the other game 1-1. So just keep the ball, be patient. No need to get men forward. Stay compact. Company should be saying to Fernando and Fernandinho, just stay in front of me. Toure doesn't need to go forward.
Sanya's won his header. And he's got it back from Navas. And here is Bonny. It could come out to Fernandinho, but some necessary shielding done by Krychowiak, and actually Sevilla can now counter. Given away in turn to Fernando.
He's been brilliant tonight, Fernando. See that. Sanya goes forward, Company goes across. Who's the man picking up the spare ball? Fernando. Just knows in that position you've got to fill in for your teammates, and he's done that really well all night.
Navas, Bonny. Manchester City's only previous win in Spain was 3-0 at Villarreal 4 years ago yesterday. Yaya Toure got a couple of goals in that game. Mario Balotelli scored a penalty. That was their first ever Champions League group stage. They got 10 points that year, and those 10 actually didn't prove to be enough. Could be that tonight 9 points will take them through with 2 games left. De Bruyne. Toure. Slipped at the key moment so that Konoplyanka could dispossess him. Konoplyanka. Home crowd now getting very, very impatient. Sevilla in the Champions League, the first team to make this competition as a result of winning the Europa League. The way things are looking, they could very well be in a position whereby they're defending their Europa League after Christmas. He's a specialist in that regard. Pianka. Prandelli. Mariano. Immobile. Sanya was watchful. Goes out only for a throw. Just be wary of the last minutes. The City are concerned in Europe, for better or worse. Here comes a Company. Last 3 trips for Spain. They lost to a 90th minute winner from Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid in September 12. A 91st minute winner from Dani Alves at Barcelona in March 14. Away by Otamendi, and then last year in the quarter-final to that goal from Ivan Rakitic, also at Barca. So 3 high-profile defeats on the trot. 3-1 up here and 6 minutes to play. Tremulin, that's offside again.
Yeah, but that's coming from the captain. You know, Company's marshalled his back 4. He's held the line, and you know, Tremolina shouldn't be offside really, looking across the line. It's just lazy forward play.
A change for Manchester City. And Wilfried Bony having scored his goal. A great moment of uplift, superb from Jesus Navas, but a really tidy finish from Bony, his first in the Champions League. With that memory to carry home in his suitcase, he is replaced here, also upliftingly for those 2,500 who've travelled, by Fabian Delph. Might be forgetting that he'd arrived from Aston Villa in the summer. Obviously plagued by injury since his very early games, and this is his Champions League debut. Back to full fitness now, and with 4.5 minutes to enjoy. He'll fancy playing against Villa at the weekend. And here he is. First touch for Delph. Given away by Kolarov. Immobile. Chip and run beyond Otamendi, run back by Fernandinho, protected by Touré, down on him by Krychowiak. Needs to be careful, remember he has been booked.
Yeah, I think the referee got slightly in the way there, you know, but I don't think it's a foul whatsoever from Krychowiak. I thought he won the ball, good strength against Touré.
Was injured, you remember, very early on in the England international against Switzerland in September. Wasn't a City injury he sustained, paying the price for his international involvement, but back now.
They've won the second ball so well, Peter, in midfield. The little knockdowns, the little 50-50s, the loose ball.
Oh, goody, Touré, so strong. Shrugging off Prandelli. Fernandinho. Taken back by Mariano. Sevilla are going to impact on this game. They're going to have to do it very, very soon. De Bruyne. City don't look in the mood to let them. Navas. De Bruyne. Beaten out by Rico from his near post. Sorted out by Kolodjacek.
De Bruyne playing that centre forward position. Obviously Bony going off. They do it in the first game when they needed a goal. Toure provided a pass to De Bruyne, who got the win in that last minute at the Etihad.
Kovacic again involved bullishly. This time the decision has gone his way. And the crowd are impatient because clearly they need Sevilla to be in a hurry. And a halt of this nature doesn't help their cause. Does give me just a second to remind you that we are back in the Barclays Premier League on BT Sport this coming Saturday, and our live offering is from newly promoted Bournemouth. Bournemouth against Newcastle, live for you, BT Sport 1 from 12 noon this Saturday lunchtime. Both desperately need the points. Fernandinho, as you've seen, is the player down for City. De Michelis is preparing potentially to replace him. What this will do, of course, is extend stoppage time. He's had a fabulous game, a really outstanding game in all facets. But he's leaving the field an angry man.
Yeah, I think that's one of his best performances in a Manchester City shirt, no doubt about it. You know, he got the goal, his pass for Sterling, the way he's broke up play, the way he's got forward. Magnificent performance from Fernandinho.
Michelis has come on. The referee let the game go on before he was really ready, and Immobile sliced his shot over and wide.
Poor from the referee there. You've got to let Di Michelis surely get into position before you allow Sevilla to take the quick free kick. He'd be in that position where the ball was travelling, so...
Yeah, Pellegrini was down talking to the fourth official, who's now holding up the board to indicate 4 additional minutes. City are nearly there, and it is still 1-1 in Mönchengladbach. City are stoppage time away in both games from making the last 16. And this is a performance that merits that, and which indicates that they will this year be ambitious and indeed capable of going beyond that stage. If they can bring their A game to the knockout phase of the competition, then nobody will want to draw City. Mariano, Vitolo, Otamendi, the ball was long since behind and irrelevant.
First look, I thought he just got the wrong side of Otamendi, but he stuck to his task. Defended really well that near post, Otamendi. I think the pairing of Otamendi and company tonight, has been very, very good. Not under much pressure, but dealt with Llorente for most of the night. Okay, Llorente might have scored in that first half, but overall, I think one of the most accomplished City performers in the Champions League. Dynamic in attack, strong in defence, won the midfield battle, and have come to a side who won, the last 10 European games at home. So let's not underestimate how good a City performance has been. And going forward, Peter, what an opportunity to win the group, avoid, some massive European clubs.
Free kick against Immobile for a foul on Kompany. Not much more than a nibble. It's gone now, though. It's gone. He knows it. 2 minutes of stoppage time to play. And it has finished in Mönchengladbach, and it has finished Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Juventus 1. And that means that City only have to hold on to this 2-goal lead for 90 seconds, and they can fly home without the aeroplane. It has been mature, a really mature European performance from Manchester City. And given what has come before in this group, when he have had to bite nails and sit on the edge of their seat and snatch things very late, the contrast has been extreme. Essentially, they've got their work done in the first 10.5 minutes here. Kolarov has conceded a corner. Venegas take. Tapped by Rami behind for a goal kick. Priyanka. Last knockings. Mariano. Excellent. Simply excellent. Manchester City become the first English team to beat Sevilla in Seville. They become the first English team through to the last 16 of this year's Champions League, courtesy of a result elsewhere, but also courtesy of a truly outstanding, accomplished performance here on hostile territory. They flew out of the blocks, Sterling scored early, Fernandinho a couple of minutes later, and before half-time, Bobby as well. And while Tarudinas headed one back for Sevilla in between that bunch of goals.
Right, so that game's finished. Finished Man City, well, Sevilla 1, Man City 3. Obviously, I didn't know whether to do that game on the Man United game. Came to the decision of doing this game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when your tits grow.